life. We're going to do an intro.
Hello everyone and welcome to Nickerson Hall on the south side of Indianapolis, Indiana. Tonight, University of Indianapolis men's basketball as the Greyhounds host the Bellarmine Knights right here, right now on GLVCSN. Because it's going to take 2 minutes for anthems and then
financial decisions every day. The companies of One America offer life insurance, retirement, and employee benefits products that help individuals, families, and businesses prepare for their financial well-being. Being mutual means we focus on our customers, not Wall Street and stockholders. This allows us to maintain long-term financial strength and dedication to our customers, delivering on our promises when customers need us most. To learn more, visit us online.
Hello again, everybody. It's your old friend Keith Action coming to you from the Midwest #1 retailer of college fan gear, Universities. Their game plan is simple. Offer the best selection at the best prices. Deals like get 2 t-shirts for $22. Whoa, Nelly. So before the big game, get to Universities because every college fan will tell you Universities is fantastic. Located in the Greenwood Park Mall. Go Greyhounds!
My name is Stephen Fort, and I'm a product specialist. I worked in retail for about 4 years. I worked for long hours, couldn't spend time with family. Then I heard about Ray Skillman's product specialist program. I did have reservations working in the car business because of the inconsistency of pay, but starting out, your salary, you're not trying to sell someone a car, you're helping someone buy one. There is a lot of opportunity here. It's a lot of fun, and if you love people, if you're gonna come in every day with a smile, with a good attitude, and you love having a good opportunity, this is perfect.
Nickerson Hall, south side of Indianapolis, Indiana, home of University of Indianapolis basketball. Tonight, the men are taking on number 5 Bellarmine Knights. We are live courtside, ready to roll. Tip just moments away. I'm your navigator, Colton Wesley. I'm here with Alec Rohr. Alec, good to be here. How you doing?
Not bad. How about you?
Doing all right. Let's get this started. What do we need to know about this Knights team?
Well, Bellarmine, like you said, they're 5th ranked in the nation. They started out number 2 in the nation. They're still 17-1. They still have one of the best coaches in the nation. He's worked under Rick Pitino at University of Louisville. He's highly regarded among all coaching circles.
Yeah, I heard of him.
So, Bellarmine, they're going to come at you. UIndy's without a starter tonight. Jesse Kempson is out. So, insert Devin Dixon. Devin is big, just like Jesse. He doesn't spread the floor, but he's going to be big. He's going to be down there. He's going to be a bruiser. So, it's going to be good for the Hounds. They just need to play at their own game. They need to limit turnovers, second chance points. They just need to control the game the best they can, stay with it, capitalize on free throws, and open shots when they get them.
This is going to be a clash of styles tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. The Greyhounds average 80.5 points a game. The Knights, they only give up 61. Greyhounds are going to want to get big. They're going to want to play in the paint. They've got the size to do it against a relatively small Bellarmine team, so it's going to be interesting to see exactly how all that plays out. And as you said, the Knights, number 5 in the country, they started off number 2. They've got 1 loss. It's a big opportunity for the Greyhounds. A lot of points in the table at stake with this game. Trevor Lakes getting the start tonight. He's been a consistent outside shooter for this team. He's done a great job creating open looks and then finishing them off. But as you said, they're going to be without Jesse Kempson, which means we're going to see a lot more Devin Dixon. Dixon was starting a lot more last semester. Isn't getting as many minutes here as the second semester gets underway. What are your thoughts on his role tonight? What's he going to have to do specifically to fill Kempson's role?
He's just going to have to play in his game. He's going to have to let it come to him, not get in foul trouble, don't turn the ball over. Don't try to force anything. They're going to try to force him into turnovers. So as long as he plays within his game, he plays smart, he and the Hounds should be fine. As long as they can control their game, play the best that they can. Don't get frightened about playing the number 5 team in the nation. You just go out there, you play your game, and just let the game come to you, and they should be all right.
Dixon started 13 games for this team, so he's seen plenty of minutes. Usually his time gets cut short by foul trouble. That's something we saw in the last game. So we're going to have to see if he's going to be able to stay on the floor. So he subs tonight. Jabrivon Flournoy's going to probably see a lot of minutes. C.J. Hardaway sees a lot of minutes. Martell Miller. The big guy inside, Alex Etherington, 6'5" senior, he may have to play a little bit more in the post than he's comfortable with, just in reserve tonight because of Kempson's injury. So we'll have to see how many minutes Dixon can handle on the floor without getting in foul trouble.
All right, 100th meeting, Bellarmine, UIndy. Tip-off, here we go.
We have the tip. It's won by the Knights, and we're away. Starting tonight for Bellarmine, Alex Cook, Brent Bach, Jarrett Coles, Javarsky Corbett, and Adam Eberhard. This is Bach, Corbett, Eberhard going to drive. Backs down, fades away, 6-footer, gets the roll over Tay Hall. Hall not really known as a defensive specialist, more of an outside shooter guy. So playing really well in recent days. Is Dixon getting the start tonight. Backs down, goes up, gets it blocked. It's good defense there by Alex Cook. Now coming the other way are the Knights. Knights have their eyes set on the national championship. Hounds right now just looking to qualify for tournaments. The 3-ball. It's good. Eberhard's got 5. Sophomore from Evansville, Indiana.
You got a 6'8" guy that can step outside and shoot like that. It's a pretty good asset to have on your team. He's going to have to use, Tate Hall's going to have to jump out there. He's only 6'6", but he can still jump out there and help defend that.
Ajay Lawton, 6-foot senior from Westfield, Indiana, buries the 3, and it's a 2-point game now. 18:42 to go in the first. Javarsky Corbett. Over Coles, back to Corbett for 3. No good off the glass, but the rebound underneath picked up by Eberhard. We're going to get a whistle, and it's going to go against the Knights.
See a 6-foot Ajay Lawton getting in there, fighting for a rebound with that 6'8" Eberhard. Really good to see the hustle and the teamwork right there.
I don't know if you're going to see anybody on the floor tonight who has as much hustle per pound as Ajay Lawton. Loves to get to the rim. He's going to cause trouble in the paint despite only being 6 feet tall. He's so quick. He's the closest thing that the Hounds have to, frankly, like Martha Burst for the women's team. He just loves to get into the paint, steps out, defends on the perimeter, does a lot of things well for this team. Maybe not to that extent for this team, but he does a lot of things extremely well. That's a foul going to be on Tate Hall. His first on the Greyhounds. This is Brent Bach, moving to his left. Gives the ball to Jarrett Coles, now on the corner, it's Corbett. Probably the biggest crowd we've had, at least this semester. Pretty nice audience here for this one tonight. The drive, Coles, layup, gets it to go. That's his first bucket of the game.
If you're UIndy, you'd like to see Devin Dixon try to step in the way there, try to make him work a little bit harder for the shot. You might not block it, but at least make them earn it a little bit harder.
Eric Davidson. This is Lawton. Trevor Lakes. Now on the near side, it's Hall in the corner. Back to Lakes. Moves to his right. They're swinging into the corner. Lawton drives the baseline. Nice feed underneath. No look past to Tate Hall, who's wide open for the easy layup. That's a nice play by Lawton.
That was a nice cut there by Tate Hall to get to the lower block to make himself available for Ajay Lawton.
That's a good kick into the corner. And the 3-ball from Brett Bach is good. The senior makes it 10-5. The Knights have shown a willingness to run. They're willing to move the ball around, get shots off quickly. They're not trying to play in the half court offensively. They're just trying to get things going. That ball fed down low. It's going to be picked off by Alex Cook.
Like to see Dixon try to step up and work his way to the ball a little bit more instead of just standing there and the defender beat him to it.
Mid-range jumper for Bach is good. Bach's got 5. Knights have 12. They lead by 7. Stan Gerard wants a timeout. And what he really wants seems is a word with the official. Seems unhappy about something. We've played 3.5 minutes. 12-5. Knights in the lead. So let's talk a little bit about these Greyhounds. Obviously missing Jesse Kempson tonight. But Tate Hall has moved into first on the team in scoring, averaging 15.1 a game after his 3 consecutive 20-point outings against Lewis, Truman, and Drury. His team has split their last 4 results. Last game, last Saturday, a 91-82 win over Drury. Ajay Lawton averages about 15 a game. Eric Davidson about 14. There's a lot of different scorers on this team. A lot of guys who can make you pay if you leave them open. Here comes Lawton, going to drive. Fumbles the ball away, but it's picked up by Roderick Davis, who just checked into the game. Kick back to Hall for 3. Knocks it down. Roderick Davis.
That was another nice play by Tate Hall to get himself open and work towards the ball to help out his teamiate.
And Roderick Davis, he's not a guy we talked about in the open, but he's going to see a lot more minutes tonight, too. He's a 6'9 senior. He's going to be seeing a lot of minutes in relief of Devin Dixon.
And with Davis, you get a guy who's a little bit quicker on his feet. He's fairly big. He's still just going to be a little bit quicker on his feet to help on weak side defense for the Hounds.
The ball loose, but it's picked up by Jarrett Coles, who launches a 3. No good. That rebound is swatted back to the guard. Brent Bach picks it up. It's going to be a new possession for the Knights. Ball fed down low. Ben Wire, who just checked into the game. Backing down on Lakes. Goes up. Layup no good, but he walked.
It's a nice play by Davis there to slide over, help his teammate as the defender's backing down.
That's going to take us to the under 16. 12-8, Knights in the lead. 15:33 to go in the first. We'll take a quick break, come right back. This is men's basketball on GLVCSN.
With Blue Frame technology, you can now watch your favorite Great Lakes Valley Conference sports on the new GLVC Sports Network Apple TV app. Easily tune in to live broadcasts or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Apple TV. Begin watching your broadcast now on the new GLVCSN app, available in the App Store.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Welcome back to Nickerson Hall. 15:33 to go in the first. 12-8. Visiting Bellarmine Knights, ranked number 5 in all of Division II. They are in the lead. Coming out of the timeout on the floor for the Greyhounds. It's going to be Lawton, Hall, Roderick Davis, Eric Davidson, and Alex Etherington. Davis moves to his left, hands off to Lawton. Moving to his right, gets a little push off there, gives to Hall for 3. No good off the front rim. Rebound Brent Bach. Bach throws it ahead to Corbett. Nice little 1-2 for Corbett with Adam Eberhard, and he gets the layup to drop. Junior forward from Tampa. Davis, cross court, Lawton in the corner. Back to Etherington, who's going to try to put it on the floor. We're going to get a whistle. It's going to be on Bellarmine, and now some subs are coming in for both teams. Alex Cook, C.J. Fleming. Parker Chitty check in for the Knights. C.J. Hardaway enters the game for Tate Hall. On the Greyhounds side, inbound from the baseline, Davis. Lawton in the corner. Spins away, gives the ball to Davidson. Swinging around the perimeter, Alex Etherington back to Davidson. Etherington in the corner, pump fakes, moves to his left. Davidson moves to his right. 5 to shoot. Lawton pulls with 3. No good off the front rim, uncontested rebound for Alex Cook. Daniel Ramser in the game for the first time. Now Ben Ware. Parker Chitty. This is a deep Knights team. They've already gone 10 deep. They've only playing 6 minutes. The drive, the feed. And the layup is good by Alex Cook.
You watch this Bellarmine offense, they are always moving. Whether they be going to set a screen, they be going to cut, they're always moving around. There was, on that sequence right there, all 5 guys were moving if they didn't have the ball.
Ajay Lawton. Davis. Now going to be knocked up in the air and saved, but back into the arms of the Greyhounds. This is Lawton. Back to Davidson for 3. Catch.
Leave that guy open. He's going to make you pay.
Eric Davidson, one of the better shooters on this team, shoots 46% from downtown. One of 3 guys that hits over 40% of his three-point field goals on a team that shoots 42.7% from outside. That's really a big part of this team's identity, and one of the reasons that it's hard to shake them. It's because they get down by 10, a couple possessions later, it's a 4-point game.
Yeah.
Devin Dixon going to check back into the game, replaces Davis. So it's Hardaway, Lawton, Davis, Etherington, and Davidson. Ramser kicks it back. This is Wire who tries to drive. Dixon slams the door. 6 to shoot, long 3. In and out, no good, but a rebound for Wire. Kicked all the way back out for Ramser again, who's going to drive. Doesn't get the layup to go. Rebound, Etherington, and a foul on Bellarmine. It's going to be the first on Alex Cook. Down to Hardaway. Knights up 5, about 13 minutes to go in the first. Davidson at the free throw line, being defended. Etherington hands the ball to Hall. 3-ball Davidson, and a little off balance there, but he gets it to go, and it's a 2-point game. Not the cleanest looking 3-point attempt, but the senior from Fishers, Indiana.
We're struggling a little bit early last week. It's good to see Davidson come out here with some confidence and start shooting well.
3-ball on the other end is no good. That was Parker Chitty on the attempt. Rebound Greyhounds. Davidson just going to pull. Knocks it down. Eric Davidson, he's feeling it. He thinks he can hit anything right now, and he's got 9 to prove it.
Be a long night for Scott Davenport if Eric Davidson keeps getting open looks like that.
3-ball on the other end for Ware is good. Bellarmine respond. They lead by 2 once again, 19-17. Plenty of points to go around in the early goings here. Devin Dixon, top of the key, over to Etherington. Davidson now being guarded closely by C.J. Fleming. Dixon in the post. Going to try to drive on Ware. He's underneath. Layup is no good, but he's going to the free throw line.
Nice job there by Devin Dixon to back his defender down, get good position, and be able to get a good shot with the foul.
Second foul on Alex Cook. 3rd foul on the Knights. And we've reached the under 12. We'll take a quick break and come right back. This is UIndy Men's Basketball on GLVCSN.
My name is Stephen Fort, and I'm a product specialist. I worked in retail for about 4 years. I worked for long hours, couldn't spend time with family. Then I heard about Ray Skillman's product specialist program. I did have reservations working the car business because of the inconsistency of pay, but starting out, your salary, you're not trying to sell someone a car, you're helping someone buy one. There is a lot of opportunity here. It's a lot of fun, and if you love people, if you're gonna come in every day with a smile, with a good attitude, and you love having a good opportunity, this is perfect for you.
Welcome back to Nickerson Hall, where the number 5 Bellarmine Knights lead the Indianapolis Greyhounds in 1917.
That last time out, Scott Davenport for Bellarmine was not happy with his team. Subbed in 4 new players. He was not happy with the team hustling back on defense.
First free throw from Dixon is good. Dixon, a 61% free throw shooter on a team that shoots about 74% as a team. Knocks down the second. We're tied at 19. Dixon, a transfer from Saginaw Valley, scores his first points of the game. This is Bach in the corner. Corbett for 3. No good off the back rim. Rebound coming the other way is Davidson. The Knights keeping an eye on Davidson. They don't want him to try another heat check. Dixon, cross court. Etherington moves to his left, pulls up for a long 2. Missed that one pretty badly, but Dixon gets the board and the putback.
That was a good job by Dixon to stay on that side of the lane to get the rebound and go up for another shot. Good extra possession there for the Hounds.
21-19. Hounds lead this one. The drive down the baseline. Kicked out to Corbett. 3 ball. Eberhard, no good. And that rebound's just going to go out. As Ajay Lawton will re-enter the game, Davidson checks out. A couple of pretty established coaches. Stan Gerard in his 10th season, Scott Davenport in his 13th. These guys have been around for a little while. Coached against each other for a little while. This is Lawton moving to his left, back to Tate Hall, who just checked back into the game. In the corner, Etherington, the drive, layup, no good. He's going to the free throw line, though. Now Trevor Lake's about to check back into the game. No, he's not going to the free throw line. They called it on Etherington. So
that's the second time Bellarmine players slid him down low while Unity players driving in, be able to take a charge. Nice help side defense. Really good communication on defensive end for the Knights so far.
21-19, Hounds in the lead. Trevor Lake's just checked into the game, replacing Etherington. Bach to Ware. Now to Jarrett Coles, top of the key, 14 to shoot. Eberhard moves to his left. The drive, kick into the corner. Nice job by Bach to free himself, but he misses the shot. We're going to get a whistle. It's going to be over the back. First foul on Ware, 4th foul on the Knights. 9:53 to go. Inbound, here comes Ajay Lawton. Crosses the timeline, picks up a screen, tries to feed it down low. Hall's going to go up, but he's going to travel first. And that's going to be a turnover. A little sloppy last couple of possessions. Knights not wasting any time. They're getting right back into it. Eberhard. They're going to give it back to Coles, who drives. Swings it into the corner. Corbett, 3. In and out. Rebound Dixon. Here come the Greyhounds. C.J. Hardaway. The drive. The kick. Lawton thought about it. Tries to kick it out to Dixon instead, but the ball is going to go out.
Would have liked to see UND try to reset the offense back there. They didn't have numbers going in transition, but nice to just slow it down and try to set up a half-court offense right there.
You can see that that's what Stan Gerard's telling his guys right now. Slow the game down. You don't have to rush it if it's not there.
Yeah, there's no reason to rush on that offensive series when you're going into teeth of the defense when they have more defenders out there.
Daniel Ramser kicks it into the corner for Corbett. Now Alex Cook going to try to drive. Excuse me, that's Eberhard. Swings it into the corner. Brent Bach moves to his right. He's going to try to drive over Lawton. And Lawton stood his ground and picked up the charge.
He was nudging. He was lowering his shoulder the entire drive. Ajay Lawton finally got the call right there. It was good defense there by Lawton.
Way to recognize what Bach was doing there. He was lowering his shoulder. He was driving. Good read there by Lawton. Way to stand his ground and pick up the charge, get the turnover. Lakes pulls for a long two. They think he got hit in the air as that ball was well wide of its target. Hasn't been a point scored in this game for the past couple of minutes. We got a whistle.
Davis coming back in for the Hounds. Devin Dixon. It's a nice little breather right here.
Trevor Lake's going to be called for the foul. That's going to be an offensive foul for a moving screen on Alex Eberhard. Yep. 6'8" sophomore picks up his first foul. Now the Hounds are going to be in the bonus for the rest of the half.
You can kind of tell where Eberhard and Tate Hall have been going at it so far. Early this game, finally got a moving screen call right there.
Lawton moves to his right. Steps back, wants three. Doesn't get it to go, but nice little putback there by Trevor Lakes. Way to get above the rim. Wait for the ball to drop out of the cylinder. Timed his jump perfectly and just puts it back at the right hand.
No one from Bellarmine went to go box him out, so he just went right to the bucket, got a nice little roll, timed his jump perfectly. Perfect little lay-in right there.
On the other end, we got a whistle. And that's going to be the second on Lakes, so he's probably going to take his seat. And that's going to take us to the under 8 timeout. 23-19, Hounds in the lead, 7:52 to go in the first. We'll be right back. This is UND men's basketball on GLVCSN.
With Blue Frame technology, you can now watch your favorite Great Lakes Valley Conference sports on the new GLVC Sports Network Apple TV app. Easily tune in to live broadcasts or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Apple TV. Begin watching your broadcast now on the new GLVCSN app, available in the App Store.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor.
It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Welcome back to Nickerson Hall. Still got a lot of basketball left here. 7:52 to go in the first. It's 23-19 Indianapolis leading the visiting Bellarmine Knights, who are ranked number 5 in the country. So far, so good for the Hounds, but as I've said, we've got a lot of basketball ahead of us. It's Jarrett Coles on the ball, 15 to shoot, moves to his right. Kicks it all the way back, Eberhard. Ball gets knocked away by Hardaway, and Jarrett Coles cannot recover it. Goes out over the sideline.
It's good hustle there by C.J. Hardaway Jr. Didn't get the steal, but then he forced the defender to the sideline, stepped out. Excellent hustle play.
One of those plays that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. but it means quite a bit because it's a free possession for the Greyhounds. Let's see what they can do with it. Hall. Etherington thought about driving, instead decides to take the step back, shoots no good from the baseline. Bellarmine in possession. Jarrett Coles picks up his dribble, throws over the top to Ramser, turnaround jumper from the post, no good. Lawton over the timeline, 7 to go, first half. It's a nice little step there by Davidson, and from the free throw line he knocks it down. He's scary. He gets any space at all, you feel like he's going to make his shot.
Yeah, it's nice to see him even when getting space inside. If he can drive, get him a little bit of space, he can still make you pay for giving him a little bit of room even.
4 for 4, 3 for 3 from downtown. Three-pointer on the other end is airballed by Daniel Ramser. And the rebound is picked up by Davis, who then throws it away. Coles with the steal. He's going to try to drive. Layup is good. Some sloppy ball handling by the Hounds turns into free points for the Knights. You can't be giving away points to a team that doesn't give up too many. The drive by Lawton is blocked at the point of attack, and here come the Knights with numbers up. They're going to slow it down. Eberhard from the top of the key is going to drive. Kicks back. Open look at 3, and it's good. That's just shooting practice for Jarrett Coles.
That was a nice kick out there by Bellarmine. He took the defender off the guy on the wing, made it look like he's going to kick out to the corner. Got to stand right there on the wing, open 3. Excellent play there by Bellarmine.
Davis, Etherington, now Tate Hall. Moves to his left, step back, free throw line. Does not get the roll off the back rim. Instead, here come the Knights after the Daniel Rasmer rebound, and it's not going to matter because we're going to have a turnover. Offensive foul on the Knights. Uncharacteristically sloppy basketball for the Knights. Some unforced errors. A few offensive fouls.
Scott Davenport going back to his bench here, bringing in 3 new ones for the Knights. Meanwhile, for the Hounds, Devin Dixon checks back into the game for Rod Davis. St. Gerard giving his big men breathers when they need it to help try to keep him fresh.
Dixon tries to drive, spins, layup. That's nice. That is exactly what you want the big man to do right there.
Dixon showing he can even use his left hand high up off the glass. Be a nice little wrinkle to the UND add to their game here going on forward.
This is Ware. They're going to swing it around the perimeter. CJ Fleming gives it to Parker Chitty. Kicks it into the corner. They somehow keep it in bounds. Eberhard swings into the corner. Open 3 for Chitty. No good. Loose ball. Rebounded by Etherington. Here come the Hounds. Ajay Lawton uncontested. No, he's going to kick it back for Davidson, who doesn't get it to go.
I like the decision there by Lawton. He had 2 guys right behind him. Kick it back out to Eric Davidson, who hasn't missed so far tonight before that one.
How about that on the other end?
No, sir. Devin Dixon sending that one back from where it came.
Lawton in the corner. Great feed
nice
underneath
pass
to Dixon.
there to Lawton.
That's some good offensive work by the Greyhounds. Good transition
Scott
basketball.
Davenport is not happy with his team right now. More transition points for the Hounds. He's not appreciating the lack of hustle so far from a couple of his team.
So how about that turn of events for the Hounds? Nice stop, nice transition bucket. They lead by 5 with 4:09 to go in the first. Devin Dixon, 8 points. Eric Davidson has 11. The Hounds getting the minutes they need out of the guys they need to get them from right now. And on the whole, they're shooting well. 52% from the floor.
Yeah, you can see here, fast break points. UND already has 5 fast break points compared to 0 for Bellarmine. Just getting out in transition, using the speed with Ajay Lawton. Those guys, it really helps. Gives a nice advantage having Ajay Lawton out there. One of the faster guards you'll see in this conference. Very shifty guard. He can kick it out. He has 3 assists so far to 3 points, so he's doing a little bit of everything.
Big difference right now. Bellarmine only shooting about 31% from beyond the arc, 4 for 13, while Indianapolis is 5 for 9, shooting about 55%. It's a pretty big deal. Obviously, a lot of that is Eric Davidson, who's 3 for 4. But again, the Knights aren't going to give up a ton of opportunities. The Hounds aren't necessarily going to win the rebounding battle. Bellarmine as a team, again, they only give up 61%, or 61 points per game, rather. That's the best mark in all Division II. So it makes sense that the Hounds are going to need a hit when they take those shots. So far, they're doing it, and that's the reason that they're in front. Jarrett Coles kicks out to Bach, who shoots and knocks it down. That's a tough shot. As time expired on the clock. On the other end, we got a whistle. As Tate Hall hits the deck. Got a sub coming in. CJ Hardaway replaces Etherington. Hardaway transfer from St. Joseph's. And Tate Hall on the free throw line knocks down the first.
Definitely good. Tate Hall, reigning GLVC Freshman of the Year. Already got 7 points early in this game.
Knights trail by 5. CJ Fleming throws it over to Corbett. Now Eberhard in the low post. Being defended by Lawton. Pulls up for 2, knocks it down. Lawton's too focused on not getting the foul. Played a little bit passive on there, just for a little bit. And Eberhard made him pay. 31-28, 3 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Dixon. Hall, bounce pass, Hardaway. He's going to try to take the baseline. He's going to get doubled. Swings it to Hall. Davidson. Now Lawton drives from the sideline down the baseline. It's good. And one. Scott Davenport does not understand the call.
Davenport is livid. He thought his man was there in time. Took a charge, but instead got called for the block. He is red, yelling at the official right now.
It's the first on Fleming, freshman from Cincinnati. Free throw is good.
AJ sinks the second one.
Scott Davenport is still over there pleading his case. Can't say I blame him. It's a tough call.
Oh, yeah. I can definitely see where he's coming from. They've been making that play all night. Looked like it was a very close play. Officials didn't think he got there in time, and that's what they're going to stick with.
Bach.
Yep.
He's downloaded.
He's got a mismatch here. He's got to take advantage of it if he wants it.
They're going to swing the ball back to the perimeter and drive by Bach, but it's a 30-second violation against the Knights.
A great defensive effort there by the Hounds. 6-foot Lawton on 6'8" Eberhard. Didn't look like it was going to go well. Eberhard just couldn't back him down. AJ forced him to the sideline. He couldn't do anything.
We got a whistle, and I think they might have just teed up Davenport. Is that what just happened? Inbound to Lawton. Moves to his right, picks up the screen from Dixon. Kicks it over to Hall, who pulls for the long 2, no good off the back rim. We got a whistle, it's going the other way. Looks like everybody still trying to piece together what just happened. The referee's got the basketball in the Indianapolis end of the court.
All right, looks like we're all squared away now. Meanwhile, I think Davenport's still talking about that block call they got.
He might still be. Did he get a technical? That's what it looked like, but there wasn't any official announcement.
No, they didn't. They didn't give him a technical. But
they stopped play for something.
He's pressing his luck.
They stopped play for something. I'm not sure what it was. But they didn't signal any foul, so I'm not sure what the stoppage was for. In any case, Bellarmine with the ball now. 3 ball. No good off the front rim. Rebound Davidson. Minute and a half to go the first. Lawton. Taking his time. Gives it to Hall. Hardaway. Crosses over. Going to try to drive. Loses the ball.
I think that worked out pretty well, though.
Yeah, no kidding. It almost is like he passed it. It bounced right to Tate Hall, who was there for the easy layup. 36-28. Hounds lead by 8. 1 minute to go in this first half. Jarrett Coles, cross court. We got a whistle. And it is going to be against the Greyhounds. It's going to be the first on Lawton and the 7th on the team. So here comes the 1-and-1 for the Knights. Make a couple of changes. Free throw's no good. Rebound, Hall. Lawton will bring it up over the timeline. Indianapolis clearly not in a hurry. 8-point game. Hall trying to set something up now. 13 to shoot. Lawton, 7 to shoot. Crosses over. Going to try to drive. Looks for some help. Kicks back to Hardaway. 2 to shoot. Puts it up. No good off the back rim, but a big rebound by Lawton.
Nice rebound.
And we're going to have a whistle on Fleming. It's going to be his second. Now with 16 seconds to go, 2 free throws coming up for Lawton.
You always tell him when you can get the smallest guy out there on the court, he can go get you a crucial late rebound in the half like that to give the Hounds another possession, then go out, try to reset the offense and draw a foul. Nice play, nice hustle there by Ajay Lawton.
83% free throw shooter makes the first. Alex Etherington will re-enter the game for the Hounds as Hall checks out. Now Roderick Davis looks like he's going to check in as well. Second free throw is good. He's going to check in for Dixon. 8 points for Lawton. 10-point game. 16 seconds left. Knights looking for a last shot. Jarrett Coles moves to his left, kicks it back. Weyer for 3. No good off the back rim. 2 seconds to go. That ball's going to bounce out right in front.
A little bit of time left on the clock.
0.2 of a second to go. Someone's going to get an inbound. And it's...
I thought they might go back and review that to add a couple tenths left on the clock, but I'll just let it play out.
So that's it. First half's in the books. Greyhounds lead the number 5 team in the country. The Bellarmine Knights 38-28. We'll be back for the second half in a little bit. Don't go away. This is UIndy Men's Basketball on GLVCSN.
Because you give, I can pursue my dreams.
Because you give, I get to follow my dream of becoming a diplomat.
I give because students deserve every chance possible for success. I value UND's past, and I care about its future, and that's why I give.
Because you give, I can make connections with different types of people.
I have an endowed professorship that helps me teach my students fantastic things.
Because you give, I get to continue my love for nursing.
I give because I'm proud of what UND stands for.
I give because UND has created so many opportunities for me.
I give because I hope to inspire the UND students to greatness.
I give because UND gave me so much.
I give because I love my job and I know it makes a difference.
I give because I'm proud to be part of the UND community.
Because you give, I get to study in the nursing simulation lab.
Because you give, we build stronger communities.
I give because UND changed my life and I wanted to change yours too.
Because you give, I can make a difference.
UND helped spark my passion for teaching. I always knew it was there, but then they helped me be able to apply that passion and help me become a leader.
Throughout the last 6 years, I've been able to work hand in hand with UND with their Woodrow Wilson Teaching Fellows. Through my experience, I've seen UND's commitment to innovation in education and putting students first to make sure that education is not only reforming to fit the needs of the political landscape, but changing for the betterment of students. So when I saw that the Woodrow Wilson program was offered at UND, I knew that number one, it was going to be authentic. Two, it was going to be best practices for kids. And then three, it was going to be, you know, a groundbreaking program.
It is a lot of work, but you have to have the drive and the passion. But when you see kids get things, or when you get an email that says, Mrs. Heichelbeck, this has changed my life, I mean, it makes it all worth it.
UND got us in the classrooms right away, so we were working with students our freshman year. So I really feel like that prepared me to have a small group of students and know, like, I can start managing this small group of students before I have a big classroom.
I would recommend this to anyone that has a passion for education, recognizes the current climate and the changing competitiveness in public education or education overall. And if you have a commitment to work hard and have high reward at the end.
Yeah, there's a saying that sometimes is attributed to Winston Churchill, that you make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give. And that's so fitting, really, of Bob Andes. Bob was a very humble person, very bright. He was brilliant, actually. And in everything he pursued, he wanted excellence and to find answers. I think it's just such a natural fit to have his legacy in engineering here at the University of Indianapolis.
The University of Indianapolis has always been an institution that's worked with our business partners in Indiana to connect the education we do to the jobs and the skills that they need inside their workforce. Our students and faculty will be able to come together and draw from various disciplines to solve the contemporary problems of the day. So the School of Engineering is the next piece of our university that's designed to do that.
This will be a highly regarded program. It will be sought after by students, so it will be one that will compete with, whether it's Purdue, Rose-Hulman, institutions of that type. We want to make sure that because of the funding that it will attract the best and the brightest, and really are very confident that it will. And I believe that by educating engineers here at the University of Indianapolis who will graduate and hopefully will stay here in the Indiana region will help bring additional jobs, creativity, thoughtful thinking to solve problems, and I think that legacy will continue itself generation after generation. And this engineering school, under the leadership of Dr. Manuel and his colleagues, is really going to be remarkable.
So Bob Annis really is a model for the students coming through the new School of Engineering. He truly believed that those gifts he was given were to be put towards the benefit of others, which is the best connection to our educational motto, which is education for service. So we hope that all our students will become proficient in the field, they'll be technically talented, but we also hope that they understand that their talents are meant to benefit others in their community.
Welcome back to Nickerson Hall. 20 minutes down, 20 minutes to go as the Bellarmine Knights visiting, trailing by 10 to the UND Greyhounds. Let's talk a little bit about those numbers from the first half. Eric Davidson leading all scorers with 11 points. What do you think was the key for Indianapolis to have this 10-point lead at halftime, Alec?
Biggest thing I'm looking at right now is just the field goal percentages for both teams. UND shooting 52% from the field. Bellarmine's 42.9%, but they're also 26.7% from three, while UND shooting over 55% from three. So it's just a difference of UND's making their shots and Bellarmine's not hitting. Another thing that I was looking at here was the free throw differential. Bellarmine shot one free throw in the first half, and they missed it. UND, they shot 7 free throws, but they made all their free throws there in the first. Just getting to the foul line and capitalizing has been big for UND so far. Bellarmine, I don't know if it's just been lack of getting to the rim, just trying to, they've been shooting a lot from outside, so maybe they can look to something they can do here in the second half, is try to get the ball more inside and go to work that way instead of trying to shoot out of this slump that they're in so far.
We talked about Devin Dixon before the game started. We knew that he was going to have an important effect on this game. He's got 8 points. He made 3-4 from the floor. He's got a couple of rebounds, made both of his free throws. He's got a block. He's playing pretty well. The big man, Roderick Davis, played some good minutes in relief. UND getting what they need to get out of their big guys tonight to have this 10-point lead. And that's definitely helping. They're winning on the boards. They're up 15-13 on the boards. And that's helping them get good second chance opportunities. It's one of the reasons the field goal percentage is so high. They're getting into the paint. They're getting those easy looks.
Yeah, and the different rebound differential, it's only 15-13 in favor of UND. That means they're not letting Bellarmine get all these second chance points on the offensive glass. Even though Bellarmine has been out rebounding them on the offensive glass 4-3. It's just, at this point, it's just Bellarmine trying to get in the flow of the offense, go down low where they have some size and using it to their advantage, while UND only has 2 big men, Dress tonight and Devin Dixon and Rod Davis.
It's been a good first half for the Greyhounds. We've got 20 more minutes coming up. We'll take a quick break and come right back. Second half. That's what's next on GLVCSN. You're watching UND Men's Basketball on GLVCSN.
financial decisions every day. The companies of One America offer life insurance, retirement, and employee benefits products that help individuals, families, and businesses prepare for their financial well-being. Being mutual means we focus on our customers, not Wall Street and stockholders. This allows us to maintain long-term financial strength and dedication to our customers, delivering on our promises when customers need us most. To learn more, visit us online.
Hello again, everybody. It's your old friend Keith Action, coming to you from the Midwest #1 retailer of college fan gear, Universities. Their game plan is simple. Offer the best selection at the best prices. Deals like get 2 t-shirts for $22. Whoa, Nelly. So before the big game, get to Universities, because every college fan will tell you Universities is fantastic. Located in the Greenwood Park Mall. Go Greyhound!
My name is Stephen Fort, and I'm a product specialist. I worked in retail for about 4 years. I worked for long hours, couldn't spend time with family. Then I heard about Ray Skillman's product specialist program. I did have reservations working the car business because of the inconsistency of pay, but starting out, your salary, you're not trying to sell someone a car, you're helping someone buy one. There is a lot of opportunity here. It's a lot of fun, and if you love people, if you're going to come in every day with a smile, with a good attitude, and you love having a good opportunity, this is perfect.
All right, here we are ready to get the second half underway as the Knights inbound the balls, get things going.
Jarrett Coles drives, layup, no good off the back rim, rebound. It's going to be picked up by the Knights.
Trevor Lakes picks up his third foul early here in the second half. Going to test that Helms bench yet again.
Trevor Lake's a consistent scorer for this team. He's put in 3 straight 20-plus point performances. It's got to be frustrating him not to be out there. Realistically, it's frustrating Stan Gerard just as much because he wants one of his best scorers out there. That's a nice drive, and the layup is good. Corbett.
That there's something that you're going to have to do to get back into this game. They're going to have to drive down into the paint, try to draw fouls. If not, because three-point shot wasn't working there in the first, so they're going to have to try something different here in the second.
Devin Dixon gets it blocked by Corbett, but gets the ball back and go up again, gets it blocked again. That's a rough possession there for Dixon. And then on the other end, the ball gets knocked out of bounds and will stay with the Knights.
Good. That's a good hustle play there by AJ that you won't see a lot of players make. They'll usually just try to go to their defender instead of trying to knock the ball out of the way. He buys the team a little more time that way.
Corbett kicks it over to Cook in the corner. Back to Coles, who tries to drive, throws it into the middle. Cook kicks it back out to Everhard. And then in the corner, the three from Corbett is no good, but the putback by Alex Cook is. And the Hounds immediately want a timeout.
So when the ball got kicked back outside there, Alex Etherington was standing there back from when he tried to block a previous shot. Then they threw the ball down low, and he still just kind of leisurely walked his way down in the paint. Like to see a little more hustle just in case he were to kick it back out to a defender or someone else on his team.
(18:31 to go in the second. It's 38-32. Knights came out of the break, scored 4 quick points. Alex Cook and Chavarsky Corbett. We didn't talk a whole lot about the Knights at halftime. They only had 4 scorers in the first half. 5 scorers, excuse me. Eberhard and Bach both had 7. Jarrett Coles had 5. Looks like we're about ready to resume. Hounds will inbound from the baseline, leading by 6. Ajay Lawton. It's Dixon back to Lawton on the handoff. Lawton wraps around. That door gets shut. They're going to swing it around the perimeter once again. This is Etherington. Tries to drive the baseline. He's fouled.
And that's what UND did so well in the first half. They tried to drive the ball inside. They got fouls. They worked their way to the basket. And that's what they're going to have to continue to do here to try to get the Knights in foul trouble and really test that Knights depth.
Dixon, Lawton, drive, layup. No good off the front rim. Loose ball rebound, and here come the Knights. Bach in the wing on the near side. Swing the ball around, Corbett. Eberhard. Cook. 3 ball from Bach is good. Knights have scored 7 unanswered to make it a 3-point game. Dixon. Layup's no good. It's going to be a foul on Bellarmine.
You knew coming out of the half, Scott Davenport wasn't going to let his team fold. He was going to come up with a new game plan. He was going to work with what UND was giving him there in the first. He was going to make some adjustments, and here they are. They cut the 10-point halftime deficit down to 3 already here in the second.
Dixon made both of his first half free throw attempts. Makes the first of his second. And he makes the second. So Dixon has 10 points now. And the Hounds lead by 5. Three-pointer on the other end is no good from Ware, but we're going to get a whistle on the rebound. In the corner, Corbett, no good. Rebound coming the other way. Tate Hall on the board, gives it to Lawton. Back to Etherington. This is Lawton again. Davidson draws the foul, much to the ire of the Bellarmine bench. But he does draw it, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Davidson led all scorers with 11 in the first half. Makes the first free throw.
Three fouls now on Corbett for Bellarmine. They were using him to really stretch the floor against that UND D, and it was working, but heading to the bench now with 3 is going to really hurt the way they were attacking that UND D.
Davidson makes both, so a few free throws has made it a 7-point game. We got another whistle. It's going to be on Indianapolis this time. It's going to be on Davis's first. First free throw is good, 6-point game. Knocks down the second as well. So Ben Ware's got 5. It's a 5-point game. We got a whistle. It's going to be on the offense. It's going to be the third on Davis. So that's going to cause a bit of it. That's going to cause that that UND bench to have to stretch a little bit. Means we're probably going to see a little more Devin Dixon here. Now we have another whistle. That one's going to be the second on Alex Etherington. So there have been a lot of fouls in the first few minutes here. This second half. Six to shoot. Cross into the corner. It's going to be picked off.
That was good help there by Dixon to force that turnover.
Hardaway gives to Lawton, layup no good. Dixon gets the board, the putback's no good, but he's going to the free throw line. We have reached the under 16. We're going to take a quick break and come right back. This is UND men's basketball on GLVCSN.
With Blue Frame technology, you can now watch your favorite Great Lakes Valley Conference sports on the new GLVC Sports Network Apple TV app. Easily tune in to live broadcasts or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Apple TV. Begin watching your broadcast now on the new GLVCSN app available in the App Store.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor.
It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Welcome back to Nickerson Hall. 15:57 to go in the second half. Indianapolis leading visiting number 5 Bellarmine Knights 42-37. Been a lot of fouls in the first few minutes of the second half. Hounds with 5, Knights with 4 now. And on the line, shooting 2 is Devin Dixon. First free throw is no good off the back rim. It's Dixon's first free throw miss of the night. He makes the second. He's 5 for 6. And that's the kind of thing that's going to be helpful here down the stretch. If your big man can make his free throws, help you keep this lead. Bach moves to his left. Ball gets poked out from behind by Lawton. Good work to get that takeaway. Throws over to Etherington. Now Hardaway. The drive, the spin, drives again. Step back, 8-footer, knocks it down. It's a tough look.
Nice little hesitation move there by Hardaway to get his defender off balance. Try to make some room there, and he did and capitalized on it.
The 6'2 junior from Indy. Averages about 7.7 a game. Been a consistent contributor. Hardaway gets the board. Davidson being defended tightly by Parker Chitty. Drives into the lane, feeds underneath to Dixon. Layup is good.
Give Davidson a lot of credit right there. He spun his way down in the post. Got Dixon's man off guard just a little bit, try to help out, then give it to Dixon to get it high off the glass.
10-point game once again. And now the steal on the other end. Here comes Hardaway. Lawton puts the ball on the ground, loses it. Now Bellarmine with an opportunity. They're going to kick it back. Chitty drives. Free throw line. No good. Loose ball underneath. Dixon couldn't quite get to it. Chitty able to kick it out to Fleming.
Bellarmine's not a team you want to give extra possessions to. They're number 5 in the country. They've only lost 1 game. Giving a team like that who plays well together like they do, you don't want to give them too many extra possessions like that.
Eberhard kicks it into the corner. You got a whistle. Step on the line. And it's turnover. 14:04 to go. Hounds get the ball back.
It's another first turnover there for Ajay Lawton. It's the second time he's gotten his guy down low, got him along the baseline, and kept moving his feet and got him to step out of bounds. It's the kinds of plays that don't show up on the stat sheet, but it means a lot in a game like this.
Yes, it does, especially because now the Hounds have rebuilt that lead they had. They're up by 10 once again. This is an opportunity for them to really take over in the driver's seat in this game. The floater, Davidson, no good. Devin Dixon tried to get the rebound. He knocked it out of bounds. Last touch by Dixon.
Looked like the Bellarmine defender might have stepped on the baseline, but the referee thought that it was already out, courtesy of Devin Dixon.
13:42 to go, still a 10-point game. Coles in front of the Bellarmine bench. Gives the ball to Corbett, top of the key, knocks down the three. Corbett's got 5.
Corbett has 3 fouls, but Scott Davenport has to roll with him here in the second half, trying to get that lead back down from 10 to where it was.
Etherington tries to drive, gets turned aside. They're going to reset, 10 to shoot. Davidson trying to direct traffic, gives the ball to Hardaway. Hardaway drives, layup. Loose ball underneath. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay here. And the Hounds get a fresh shot clock.
Noticeable thing here is the shot clock reset on that. So the Hounds have 29 seconds on the shot clock compared to about 2 what it could have been.
Referee's having a conversation.
I think that's what Scott Davenport brought up to the referees. Now they're going to go look at the clock for it.
Not sure. Maybe that ball never touched the rim. That might be what they're arguing.
The only explanation is if the referees thought that Bellarmine had possession there but then turned it over, but it'd be kind of hard to say that after all that sequence that just happened.
So with 13 minutes to go in the second half, Greyhounds lead the number 5 Bellarmine Knights 47-40. Eric Davidson, 13 points. Devin Dixon, 13 points. Tate Hall, even in limited action with fouls, he's got 9. Ajay Lawton has 8.
Eric Davidson started out of this game hot, but starting out 4 for 4 with three threes right in a row. Kind of started to turn up the pressure on him a little bit, try to slow him down and not let him get any open shots.
They've been successful in doing that. Davidson's only taken, I think, 1 shot in this second half.
Yeah.
Made a couple of free throws.
Yeah, it's crazy to think Davidson and Dixon are tied for the team lead with 13 points, even though Davidson's points came early in the game. They really turned up the pressure on him, tried to slow him down and neutralize him, and they have. So that's what's helped them. But then again, their field goal percentage is just not what you'd like it to be if you're the Bellarmine faithful.
Not sure what the referees are still looking at. It seems likely that they're going to try to change something, just given how much time they've spent at the replay monitor, but I'm not sure exactly what.
They had the ruling, but with this wonderful PA system we have here in Nixon Hall, it's kind of hard to understand them. Oh, they reset it to 2 seconds.
Okay, so the ball never hit the rim. So the Hounds are going to have 2 seconds to get this shot off.
You have to do catch and shooter, just try to work it in the post really quick. Trying to free up Davis to get it down low.
How about
just
that?
Just like that.
Nice
Great
call,
play
friend.
call by Stan Gerard coming out of the huddle right there. He knew what he had on the clock. He knew how to take advantage of that and exploit it, and that's what the Hounds did. Great play call by Coach.
49-40, Hounds in the lead. Under 13 to go now. Alex Cook kicks it back out to Corbett. Cook again. Swings it over to Coles for 3. No good off the front rim. Loose ball. Going to the Hounds.
Davenport quickly took out Alex Cook there. Was not a fan of his play on that last play right there.
Lawton. Hall for three. No good off the right side of the rim. Hall has not been hitting his outside shots the way he normally would. Been struggling a bit. This is Ben Ware. Gives it up to Coles. Coles going to try to drive. Kicks it into the corner. Corbett.
Nice close out there by Rod Davis.
Three ball is good. Adam Eberhard, they just gave him too much space. He pulls it as soon as he gets the ball. Not even a breakdown, just they played off him too far. Lawton picks up screen. Tries to drive. Layup is good. How about that drive from Ajay Lawton? That's a nice little play there.
Nice little move right there by Ajay Lawton.
He's got 10. Ware feeds to Eberhard. Outside to Ware again for three, no good. Rebound picked up by Hardaway, 8-point game. Lawton on the ball. Trying to shake Jarrett Coles. Kicks it back to Davis. Now Hardaway, 9 to shoot. Moves to his left, 4 to shoot. Etherington goes to the baseline. Long two, no good off the front rim. Rebound, Bach coming the other way. Bach gonna try to take it all the way himself. He gets it blocked. C.J. Hardaway.
No. C.J. Hardaway is not allowing that in his house tonight.
Big block by Hardaway. It's an 8-point game. We'll step away for the under 12. This is UND men's basketball on GLVCSN.
Partnership with Blue Frame Technology, you can now watch your favorite Great Lakes Valley Conference sports on the new GLVC Sports Network Apple TV app. Easily tune in to live broadcasts or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Cast Now on the new GLVCSN app available in the App Store.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor.
It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Welcome back to Nickerson Hall. We're going to have another quick look at that block by C.J. Hardaway. Just trails the play.
Volleyball spikes that one into the padding.
Didn't even see him coming.
There was three Greyhounds right there waiting for that shot. Hardaway was the beneficiary of it, getting all ball on that one. It's a great hustle play by all the Hounds in transition right there.
So with 10:31 to go, it'll be an inbound from the baseline for the Knights. 26 to shoot. Long inbound to Brent Bach. It's back to Ware. Corbett thought about pulling it, hands it off to Ware again instead. And now Eberhard goes up, draws the foul. First free throw is good. Eberhard has 11 points now. Second free throw is good. Lawton Dixon spins down the baseline, going to go up, no good, but he's going to go to the free throw line. Dixon's first free throw is good. Second one's no good off the back rim. Not sure if any of you out there are DVRing that Michigan-Purdue game. That final score just came in. Number 3, Purdue knocking off number 25, Michigan. Drive and the layup is good. It's a 5-point game here, 9:25 to go, second half. Dixon moves to his right. Trevor Lakes. His shot was no good, but rebounded by Tate Hall, and Hall gets fouled.
Lakes wanted the 3 on the wing right there. Dixon's pass just a little outside where he's open. Lakes still drove in, kicked it to Hall, who then drove the foul.
Second foul on Eberhard. Free throw is good by Tate Hall. Hall's been dealing with some foul trouble tonight, which is why he only has 10 points. Second free throw is good. In comes Etherington to replace Hall. 9 and 10 to go. It's a 7-point game. Greyhounds trying to hold off the number 5 team in the country. That's a nice play there by Hall that knocked the ball away. Couldn't keep it in bounds. It's Trevor Lakes that checked out of the game, by the way, not Hall. It's Trevor Lakes who's been having the foul trouble. Coles. Corbett, 3-ball, no good. Long rebound picked up by the Greyhounds. Nice little no-look pass there. Swing the ball around the perimeter. Back to Etherington. Dixon, the drive, layup, no good. But he's going to the free throw line.
Just keeps working his way to the free throw line.
Now both teams are in the bonus. This is a shooting foul, so Dixon's going to shoot 2. But both teams in the bonus now, with 8:38 to go. So something worth paying attention to.
Getting the foul line, it's testing that Knights depth. And so far the bench points for the Knights, they've only scored 5 points coming off their bench. So getting those guys in off the bench for UND, they're not gonna hurt you like some teams would. So going forward, really going to the foul line, getting those guys in foul trouble is going to really help.
Dixon goes 1 for 2. He's made 7 of 10 tonight from the free throw line, so he's having a pretty productive night from the line. Not going to complain. At least I wouldn't think so. It's Alex Cook. They give it back to Eberhard. Moves to his right. That's going to be picked. Lawton picked his pocket. And then Tate Hall picked up the ball. Gave it to Lawton. Oh, he just left his man behind and drives to the layup. Ajay Lawton
left his laundry on the deck on that one.
These are roller skates. Put them on. On the other end, we have a miss, and now the Knights have the ball again. Oh man, Ajay Lawton.
Lawton only has 12 points on the night. They've been a quiet 12, but he's been really productive in the other areas as well.
Long two, no good. As the shot clock was expiring, but that ball's going to be thrown into the scorer's table. Crowd here at Nickerson Hall. Pretty excited about it.
Scott Davenport is not a fan of that.
The UND faithful, they're feeling it. Bellarmine officially on upset alert. 7:26 to go, second half. We'll be right back. This is UND men's basketball on GLVCSN.
When we with Blue Frame Technology, you can now watch your favorite Great Lakes Valley Conference sports on the new GLVC Sports Network Apple TV app. Easily tune in to live broadcast or network Apple TV app. Easily tune in to live broadcast or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Apple TV. Begin watching your broadcast now on the new GLVCSN app, available in the App Store.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor.
It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Let's get this done. Welcome back to Nickerson Hall. 7 minutes and 26 seconds remain in this one. The Hounds trying to upset number 5, Bellarmine Knights. Still a lot of basketball left. Lawton gives to Hall. Hall once again top of the key. Lawton, and we got a whistle underneath. Dixon's fouled by Alex Cook.
That's 5.
And Alex Cook is fouled out of this ball game. Four points for Alex Cook. 4 points, 5 rebounds. And he will take no further part in tonight's game. Devin Dixon misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Three ball is long. Here come the Hounds again. Less than 7 to go. Lawton feeds to Dixon. Splits the defense. Rips a pass down low to Dixon, who lays it in. That's a nice little play right there. Dixon.
I thought the Hounds might try to slow it down there, but what do I know?
I mean, they had the open look. When you see Devin Dixon sitting under the basket and you can get in the basketball, that's a pass you try to make.
He just whipped it right under there. Big man took care of the rest.
How about Devin Dixon? 17 points. Getting the start tonight in place of Jesse Kempson. Kempson, one of the team's best scorers. One of the top rebounders. Averaging 5.7 rebounds, 12.9 points a game. Devin Dixon comes in. He's like, don't worry about this, guys. I got this. He's played excellently tonight. 17 and 5.
1 point away from season high in points. Have to imagine 6.5 minutes to go, and the way they keep sending him to the free throw line, he's going to break that season high.
Free throws good. 59-49. Indianapolis with 6:32 to go. That was going to go out of bounds. Last touch off of Lawton. Stan Gerard slightly confused. Ware to Bach. Ball fed down low. Mid-range pull is short. Loose ball underneath, goes out over the baseline. It's going to stay down here. And the Knights will get a fresh shot clock. Coles in the far corner to Parker Chitty. Cross court, Eberhard. Back to Chitty for three. No good off the front rim. Long rebound out to Lawton. And the Hounds are going to slow this down. Hounds up 10. Dixon in the low post. Loses his balance. Picks it back up. Feeds underneath. And Tate Hall is completely unguarded under the basket. That's easy.
Nice vision by the big man to see Tate Hall and just whip it right down to him with the left hand.
It's not something Dixon's particularly known for. It's his first assist of the game. 61-49. The drive. Layup is blocked again.
Nothing easy coming tonight for the Knights here.
How about the Greyhounds defending the paint? .12 to shoot. Weyer pulls for three. Buckets. Bellarmine not going away like that. Weyer's got 8, 6 from downtown. 5 minutes to go. Hall. Swings to Lawton, who's going to try to drive. He's fouled on the way up. Substitutions being made. Devin Dixon's going to check out after a particularly long stretch. Roderick Davis back in the game, so it's Davis, Hall, Hardaway, Etherington, and this is Ajay Lawton who's going to take the free throws for University of Indianapolis. Free throws no good. Second time the Hounds have missed the front end of the one and won this half. Jarrett Coles gives it to Weyer, who's going to try to drive. That's a nice feed underneath it. And the kick out for three from Eberhard to Bach. And it's a 6-point game. And now the Bellarmine contingency.
Bellarmine wasn't going to go away easy.
We got ourselves a game here, 6-point game. Davis. Lawton, cross court, Etherington, three. Count it! Alex Etherington picked a really helpful time to make that three his first bucket of the game. 64-55, cross court. Three ball on the other end, put it back. Bach to Bach threes.
Be interesting to see if we get in a little bit of a shootout here.
I'm game. Let's see it. This is good basketball.
I think the Hounds will take a shootout too. Knights shooting 10 of 31 tonight from three, compared to UIndy 6 of 11. I think they'd take a shootout just based off Bellarmine's percentages.
All the drive, no good. Loose ball rebounded, coming the other way is C.J. Fleming. Gives it to Eberhard. Bach driving. Layup is good. How about Brent Bach?
Stan Gerard wants to talk it over.
Putting his team on his shoulders. And it's a 4-point game. 3 1/4 to go. We've reached our final media timeout. Don't go away. This is UIndy men's basketball on GLVCSN.
With Blue Frame technology, you can now watch your favorite Great Lakes Valley Conference sports on the new GLVC Sports Network Apple TV app. Easily tune in to live broadcasts or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Apple TV. Begin watching your broadcast now on the new GLVCSN app, available in the App Store.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor.
It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
On.
How are your nerves? 3:15 to go, 64-60. Greyhounds leading the number 5 team in Division II. Colton Wesley, Alec Rohr, court side. The Hounds trying to shake up the conference. A win tonight would go a long way to solidify their spot in the conference tournament. They got 3 minutes left to get this done. Devin Dixon, handoff to Lawton, crossover, kicks over to Etherington for 3.
Yes! Gets another. You like to see your senior step up in crunch time like this. Big shot right there for Alex Etherington.
That's 2 big threes for Etherington. Past couple of minutes, 7-point game. Brent Bach tries to drive. He's got 10 points. The last 10 points, I should say, that the Knights have scored, they've all been Brent Bach. Lawton puts the ball on the floor. That's a turnover. We're going to get a jump ball. What are we? Nope.
Lawton thought he got fouled there, but refs are letting him play at the end of this one. That's what you like to see, though.
Bellarmine able to get the ball. They call timeout. 2:18 to go. We're going to stay right here. 67-62. Hounds in the lead. For those of you just joining us, let's get you caught up to speed. It's been a close one throughout. Indianapolis led by 10, but Bellarmine never went away in the second half. Now it's a 5-point game. Brent Bach leading all scorers with 20 points. He's come alive in this second half for the Knights. On the UIndy side of things, Devin Dixon playing to replace Jesse Kempson, who's out with injury tonight. He's got 17. Ajay Lawton, Tate Hall, Eric Davidson, all in double digits as well. So here we go. This is Bach running the point. 2:13 to go. Moving to his right. Gives it up to Weyer. Pulls the 3. No good off the back rim. Long rebound out to Eberhard. Bach on the ball again. Wants the long 3 himself. No good. Rebound Dixon. Dixon to Lawton. It's Dixon, Lawton, Hall, Etherington, Davidson on the floor for UIndy. Lawton. Etherington. Going to try to slow this down. 13 to shoot over the top. Dixon open in the paint. The layup no good. Eberhard the rebound. The kick into the corner, and they're going to set it up again. The drive from Bach. Layup good. Brent Bach has scored the last 12 for the Bellarmine Knights. It's a 3-point game with 91 seconds to go. If you wanted a good one, this one's delivered. So if you're the Hounds on this offensive possession, you really want to get a bucket, you want to get back to a 2-possession game, what's your game plan if you're Stan Gerard? What play are you running in a situation where you'd love to get an insurance basket?
Well, I go back to a couple of weeks ago in overtime when Eric Davidson hit that monster 3 to win in overtime. He shot the ball well early. They've kind of shut him down now. So I'm looking at number 30. Let him come up in big another big situation like this. Alex Etherington's had another nice game coming off the bench, hitting a couple threes here late in this half. So between those two, let Ajay Lawton kind of facilitate the offense and get those guys in the spots and let them do their thing. I think you got a couple of good options right there if you're Stan Gerard.
Like you said, those seniors coming up in big moments, it would make sense. Davidson over to Lawton. Now Tate Hall, 13 to shoot. Trying to set something up. Throws it over to Lawton. Back to Hall. Pulls for three. Yes!
Money! Why go to a senior and go to a sophomore, I guess?
Tate Hall's been relatively quiet tonight. He leads the team in scoring. Over the course of the season, he's had 3 straight 20-point games, 20-point-plus games. The drive by Coles, and he's fouled. The Hounds 45.3 seconds away from pulling off a very big upset. If they can hold on, they lead by 6. And the Knights are going to the free throw line to shoot 1-1.
These next 45 seconds aren't going to come easy, though, if you're UND. Coaching staff on the bench pumping up the crowd. Got a little bit of noise going here in Nixon Hall.
Stan Gerard got his guys in a huddle to drawing something up. Not sure what the holdup is on the floor. Looks like some kind of equipment thing going on for Jarrett Coles. Getting his leg taped up. Maybe he got a cut and needs to get it covered. In any case,
get him taped up. Stan Gerard used this little break here, timeouts, kind of draw something up for his team. Nice venture move there by Coach Shee.
Stan Gerard and his coaching staff wearing the street shoes today. Their way of appreciating the Coaches versus Cancer movement from Division I. Copying it themselves. Free throw, 1-1. Is good. Jarrett Coles, the junior from Omaha, Nebraska. It's a big free throw there. We got one more coming. Parker Chitty getting ready to check in. Second free throw is also good. And Chitty will enter the game for Ben Weyer. 4-point game, 45.3 to go. Man-to-man press. Lawton gets out of the double team, throws it over to Tate Hall. Hall into the corner to Etherington. Back to Lawton. Davidson, 16 to shoot, holding on to the ball. Now they're going to foul. Not sure why they waited so long. I think they thought they might get the foul going the other way.
It's not a bad idea to send a guy to the line who shoots 92.5% from the charity stripe.
This is exactly the guy you do not want on the free throw line.
Ajay Lawton knew exactly what he's doing when he passed the ball to Eric Davidson right there. Now Davidson going to the line.
Davidson is one of the best free throw shooters in the country. First free throw is good. The Indianapolis Greyhounds, 29.4 seconds away from knocking off the number 5 team in Division II if they can hold on. Second free throw by Davidson is good. 6-point game. This is Bach. Tries to drive. Layup is good. How about Brent Bach in this
Davidson was running up the court. Davidson had a clear lane down the side of the court right here. Tate Hall just didn't see him. He had his hand up and everything. He would have been all the way to the basket.
As it is.
Probably would have ran out the clock, honestly, but same thing.
Ajay Lawton is going to go to the free throw line. He's an 82.9% free throw shooter, so Hounds can't be too upset about how that worked out. This is why it's so important to make your free throws.
Practice your free throws, kids.
Well, free throws are one of the reasons the Hounds lead in this game in the first place. Made 18 of 23 tonight. First free throw is good. All the free throws are important. Not just the end of game ones. The end of game ones are just the hardest to make.
Yeah, and you just saw the Bellarmine player come down here and make 2 free throws with the place really, really loud. Didn't phase him at all.
Lawton makes them both. Here we go, 22 seconds. Coles. Bach pulls the long 3, no good off the back rim. Rebound Everbach. Another 3, in and out. Rebound Hardaway, and Hardaway's going to be fouled. Everhard missed, Bach missed. The Hounds got the board. And they are less than 8 seconds away from pulling off a huge upset. First free throw is good. It's a 3-possession game. 7.8 seconds to go. The Indianapolis Greyhounds about to pull off a huge win in conference over the number 5 team in the nation. Second free throw is also good. Parker Chitty tries to hand it off. No dice. C.J. Hardaway's going to run it out, and that's going to do it. Indianapolis 76, Bellarmine 68. And the Hounds get a huge conference win.
Hounds weren't phased by that number 5 national ranking. Played their game. They slowed Bellarmine down, forced them into bad shots. Bellarmine had a bad shooting day. Hounds did it all today in the big win.
And they did what they know how to do. They spread the floor, got a lot of guys involved. They rebounded well, they shot exceptionally well, they made their free throws. They did what they've done all season. And it pays off in a big way tonight. Huge win over the number 5 Bellarmine Knights, 76-68. Devin Dixon, 17.6 boards. Tate Hall, 16 points. Eric Davidson, 15. Ajay Lawton, 14. C.J. Hardaway, 6 rebounds. Some great individual performances tonight. They worked the ball around well. They shot well. They made good shots. They did everything they wanted to do. And they beat a really good team tonight.
Yeah, and it was a great team effort. They couldn't have done it. Could have done it without playing together on defense, help side defense, different stuff like that. They slowed down Bellarmine to play the game that they wanted to. Bellarmine moved the ball well, but UIndy forced them with their defense. The defense moved fast, so they took care of that. Overall, great solid team win for San Gerard and the Hounds. Really building some momentum going in here later part of the regular season, heading into the GLVC tournament.
Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Once again, your final score, Indianapolis Greyhounds 76, Bellarmine Knights 68. Thank you once again for joining us. I'm Colton Wesley with Alex Rohr. Thank you once again. Join us again next time. This is UIndy Men's Basketball on GLVCSN.